Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Brosted Gardens. It is Monday, September 1st. Happy Labor Day. Here giving you a garden tour. Here is my wildflower bed. This was just thrown together at the last minute. I just walled up a bed. Took me a couple hours. Used a bunch of trash. Not trash, but stuff that I needed to deal with. Threw a wildflower mix down. It didn't do great, but it did okay. It's still real pretty. And then this will become, this bed was really literally just stuffed with wood chips because I had a lot, layered with some compost on top. So it's not going to be a great bed for a couple years, but once I give it some time and some effort and continually grow stuff in it, it'll become a good bed. I think we will try and do like sweet potatoes and tomatoes and stuff in here and see how they do next year. Right under this shade cloth, I have a salmonberry. I'm protecting it from all the heat we've been getting, because we've had several above 100-degree days here in the past month, and it doesn't like that. On the hillside here, I have various shrubs. I have some red flowering currant, beaked hazelnut, that's salal, some Himalayan blackberries, but those are just everywhere and I'm getting rid of them as I can. Here we have the native trailing blackberry. It's doing really well. I had 4, so just 1 died, but these 3 are doing great. Look how far they've been spreading. They started out just as little 4-inch pots. My goal is to get them to take over this hillside, hopefully suppress the weeds, the other blackberries, and hopefully someday they'll produce beautiful blackberries for us. Here is my favorite bed. It definitely is doing the best. It's loaded with a bunch of sweet potatoes. There's a white and a yellow. We have a pepper here, the pepper here, starting to do well. We have some purple basil. Here we have hopness, also known as American groundnut. The scientific name is Apis americana. Tubers are just easy to grow. They're fun to use, so I'm just doing my best using those. Over here we have a loofah trailing over there. Definitely too late in the season to produce fruit, but this is the first time I've ever had one grow well. Well, I should be wrong. There is a fruit right here. That's exciting. My goal is to eventually grow enough loofah to be able to use them for like 2 weeks in the shower and then compost them and be loofah self-sustainable. This bed also contains my tomatoes. I tried growing beets and kale in it, but they got eaten. Didn't do super well. Here we have a native grape. I'll eventually put some trellises up on these and grow it on the side here. This gets a lot of late morning to afternoon sun. It gets shade. This whole area gets shade in the mid-afternoon in the hottest sun, and then gets some late afternoon sun. So it gets about enough for growing things. As you can see, the tomatoes are doing pretty good. Some more sweet potatoes. These are a Puerto Rican variety. They're more of a bushing type. Doing great. Here we have some colorful carrots, some sage, the old lettuce plants that I'm just letting flower and seed. Then I'll tear them down. We have some onions that unfortunately didn't do super well. I grew them from slips. Not slips, but you know what I'm talking about. And then leeks right here. They're doing really good. This bed has some more leeks, some fennel, both regular chives and garlic chives. Basil. Ooh, the basil's finally doing good. A tomato. This bed had a bunch of my cilantro, which all died back once it got really hot. Another cool plant I forgot to show you. Here is a native bunching onion. Just planted them this year. They're doing great. It'll be fun to try them. I like to grow things in my beds very dense and many species in, kind of just trying to mimic nature. since they don't usually grow large monocrops and stuff. Here are my pond plants. This is a native Juncus. This is Wapato, another tuber, Indian potato, arrowhead plant. It's really pretty. I have a pond on my property, but I just don't know how much water it holds in the summer, so I didn't want to plant them in there yet. But look how many of these plants I have in each. It's quite a few. I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to get as many natives on my property as I can, just because I think natives are the way to go. Here we have some passion flower vines planted this year, so a lot of growth. So that is my garden update for September 1st. I hope you guys all have a good day and enjoy your September. Hopefully we get some cooler weather here.